So, again, just to reiterate, the game has been patched. There is a new character who's still in a beta phase, so subject to change, but it's a bird. They have armor instead of shield. They do melee attacks as their specials, they like shotguns and such. Now the patch notes said you needed to be level 40 to unlock, and I'm level 39. But the thing here says you need to be level 50. So if it is indeed level 50, we probably won't be seeing the bird unless Echo or Soulsteel appear, because they're high enough level to have access instantly. Although Chris will be joining me at the very least. And if it is level 50, it's something to look forward to, but it's in. Hopefully we'll be able to find the new weapons at the very least. Mr. Wolf, Doggle. Okay, I will play as the Doggle. Let's hope that it's level 40 and not 50. Is anyone besides Chris joining? Oh, you're right. Are you ready to join the call? Yes, you are. Hello.
Hello.
I think it's just the two of us for this first. Oh, wait, no, Soulsteel just appeared.
Yay, we'll have all three.
Soulsteel, join and plays the bird. I'm afraid I can't hear you very well because of the thunder being too loud.
Is this better?
A little bit, yeah.
Why is my ping so high?
Because you're in America and I am in not America.
How dare you?
Hello,
How dare
Ty.
you be not American?
I'm playing as Chunky Doberman.
Incidentally, if my dog barks, it's because the neighbor's getting their lawn mowed, and he does not like lawnmowers. But it's completely fine if he sees me mowing lawn. Like, I've mowed the lawn with him outside, he does not care. But God help anyone who's around my yard with a lawnmower.
Okay, I've sent an invite to Soulsteel. There is a new character, yes, but we're not high enough level for it.
I think they should add in that the characters can interact with each other, so like the cat and the dog just don't like each other, and the cat and the bird just don't like each other.
I'd be okay with that. He's playing as the bird.
Like, he's so swole.
He is a swole bird. He's got very giant Popeye arms.
He just drinks it. He eats his spinach.
He does. Do birds eat spinach? We have to start.
Yeah.
Cat, a dog, and a bird walk into a dungeon with guns. Looks
They're
shorter in an actual mission. Stop moving so I can see you. He looks shorter outside of the pub.
Oh, he's a small bird. He's not even as swole. I feel
No,
cheated.
his arms aren't nearly as swole.
I feel cheated.
Actually, if you look at I think it's the Steam page banner, the bird is like center stage on what they've got there now, and he's like ridiculously swole.
Oh yeah.
He's in a
It
Kuma's
reminds-
pose.
Yeah, it is a Kuma. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Tekken. My brain went Geese Howard, but I was like, no, you're right. It is definitely a Kuma. Omae wa mou shinde.
Just like the offensive accent in this day and age. Would you like a job narrating Takeshi's Castle?
Sure.
No, unfortunately it's been off the air since the 90s.
Ah. Insufficient ammo already. Good start.
You have infinite ammo.
I know. Well, I'm using the gun that I got from the chest.
Ah, right. He looks like a hedgehog.
Oh god, I can't unsee that now. Why would you put that in my head?
That's what I saw when he was moving around.
Have they added sound effects since last time I played? I don't recall the cat making up oomphs and noises as they jump and do things.
Well, I don't know. I didn't read the full patch notes.
Like every time I jump, the cat goes like, oh, yeah! Like I'm freaking Link all over the place right now.
That seems new. Oh yeah, the dog's kind of going. Rrr. Oh yeah, that is new. You're right. Sounds like an old sensei. Where he's got this.
Thanks for all the free loot, Soulsteel. No, you can't go outside. Evil Devouring Sword. I didn't see what that did.
There's a new mini boss as well. I know about the new difficulty.
Fancy.
Are you done getting loot? Yes.
Peace. No, go inside. You're not going outside. I have to teach my dogs to like be ready, be able to not have to pee every like 45 minutes because eventually we all have to go back to work.
I am still the only one who has pressed the door.
I pressed it. It says I'm ready, waiting to be ready.
Okay, it didn't register my press. Never mind.
Okay, I have cavalry and I have cavalry +1. I'm good to go.
I don't need to aim gun.
Huzzah! You're Zarya.
Do they always bust through the wall like that?
That's new. I mean, I don't think I've played this since the last time I played with you.
Oh, there's been at least one more update since then.
Yeah. I was going to play it this morning, but I accidentally launched a different roguelike and said, that's fine. And played that instead.
You roguelikes your roguelikes.
Indeed. I played the one called Gone Viral, which is very fun.
I can't remember being approached for that ages ago. Is it old? Like a year and a bit at least?
I've got it a while back. I don't remember exactly how long it's been in like early access, but it has Twitch integration where like chat can vote for awards that you get when you reach so many fans. Like the whole setup is like it's a TV show being watched by fans.
That rings a bell, yeah. I don't think I've ever played it though.
It's fun. Like basically it's like the more varied you kill enemies, you get more fans and more bonuses, and then you'll get more loot. And chat can vote for good and bad things to occur.
Alex, why have you reset your name to DDOA?
Because I complained to him that having to type a 0 in while trying to raid him was a pain in the butt.
Wow.
Not really, he just wanted to change it. Alright, my smoke grenade is very good now.
I'm not used to my invisible feet making a noise. They're making a plodding sound. More dual wielding. Oh no, the bird is strangling a lizard.
Oh god.
It's eating it.
It's so menacing. You will, what? Since when can you drop?
Yeah, you could always drop them.
Oh.
Yoink.
Oh god, it is still a 0, he's right. But at least I don't have to type a bunch of underscores. Oh, Flick, you'll be happy to know I have officially ordered a mouse pad, so eventually I'll be able to not make noises when I move my mouse.
Oh, that's good.
By eventually, I mean tomorrow.
Thanks, Amazon.
Yeah.
Golden bowl.
Free one-day delivery.
Can't dual wield it though, so I'm not going to take it.
50% lucky shot chance after 2 seconds, after dashing. Ooh, my dash can have 3. I will take 3 dashes.
I bought a rocket launcher. Ho ho ho.
Mr. Falcon. Oh, they should do that. Like, they should have a boss that's just a giant bird as well. And the achievement for it is Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Have you ever seen that? Like, it's like the made-for-TV version of Die Hard?
I have, but they censored it in this country that it says Yippee-ki-yay Kimasabi.
Yeah, ours is Yippee-ki-yay Mr. Falcon. It's the dumbest thing.
Okay, yeah, that's worse.
I don't know. I'm trying to decide what's worse, Mr. Falcon or Kimasabi. I don't get what Mr. Falcon is, but Kimasabi seems oddly wrong.
I'm going in the vault back here.
Okay.
Oh, he laughs when I activate dual wield.
Nice. Yeah, I just sound like Link. Just
Sky. Hello, Nikki. Oh, sorry, and thank you, Nikki, for 32 months with your one sub. I forgot to call that out.
When HP is reduced to 0, HP is fixed at 1 for 5 seconds. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. So
casual gunmanship, I do not want.
Okay, I have a free life. Basically, if my HP reaches 0, I have 5 seconds to kill someone, and I'll go back to 50% HP. That's neat.
They should make a legally distinct Dragon Ball teleporting noise and add that to when you dash.
That'd be fun.
Nice.
Yes, Flick discovered the vault we could all very clearly see.
Maybe he had purple blindness.
It's entirely possible.
Explode them! Thank you, anonymous gifter, for gifting 3 months of a tier 1 sub to Ephra Imhart.
Nice.
That's very generous. Enjoy my emotes for 3 months, courtesy of a ghost. Oh, I did not see what that was.
Ooh, this is nice. Oh yeah, I had the same one.
Whenever you kill an enemy affected by elemental. I'm not doing any elemental right now, but that's fine.
Yeah. And also get 10 ammo.
Oh yeah, if anyone asks what else is new in this, they added the bird character that Soulsteel's playing as. They have added a couple of new guns, there's some new enemies, and sound effects and voices.
Yeah, now that they've added in and like the characters all grunt, I really want them to just make like angry noises at each other because, haha, cats and dogs don't like each other. It's just such. It should be like if you revive me, you make like a very begrudging sound.
Like, I don't even remember the most recent lady added to Apex that doesn't like Darren Default.
Oh, right. Because she's the little girl whose father he killed in this trailer, right?
I don't remember what her name is though. Lupa? Something like that?
Yes. Person.
How was her name? Loba, I was close.
Loba, yes.
Thank you.
No, you can't go outside.
And also thank you, Lost Compass, and thank you for the bits as well from Alex.
Oh.
And you're very welcome, Lost Compass. That sounds like new music to me. It's kind of like just in the background, there's a little twang of new music.
I can't hear anything over all the guns.
Yeah, that's the thing with multiplayer, I suppose.
Like when you mentioned it, I was like, oh, is there music? Oh yeah, there is a little bit. Get Zarya. Get Zarya again. Oh yay, more Hyperscape emotes that are really helpful.
I know there's another new character that just got added, but I mean like when I last played.
I got more than a little salty after seeing a tweet last night from the person who complained about not being able to beat Fall Guys. And then getting boosted by like the entire community and having 1.2 million unique viewers during his stream and getting 5,000 new subs. Yeah. So complaining and whining about not being able to beat something apparently makes you have the best stream you'll ever have. Good to know.
My metrics would suggest otherwise.
Well, see, because your complaint didn't go viral.
You see.
See? You have to be a whiny bitch baby for the entire world.
Professionally.
Yes. Precisely.
Like the President of the United States.
Ugh, I hope. God, that would be great if that was his next career choice, streamer. Apparently I was too close to the portal to ready up.
Just getting infuriated at people coming into chat and trolling.
You all are being very unkind to me. I have done nothing wrong. Etc., etc. Alright.
Ooh.
My bone dragon is super strong now.
I am an arms dealer.
Yay. God, he just looks so menacing holding the little lizard. Like, it just looks so mean. Like, you better breathe fire, I swear to God.
I'm bringing you weapons in the form of words. Nobody really cares which side wins. As long as the record keeps spinning. That's the business I'm in.
his health seems to be less than last time we played him in multiplayer.
I think it just picks it random.
Yeah. Well, he did precisely nothing before having to run away to heal. He did duck underneath my Zarya blast, which is unfortunate. No, thank you. Unsubscribe. I do not want.
Oh, we have not done a lot of damage to his health, huh?
Not at all. We shredded his armor, but apparently we aren't doing health damage. Or his shield.
I swear he had like 300,000 last time we were doing this 3-player.
Really?
I feel like, I don't think 400,000 on the dot was the number.
Whoa. Oh, okay, he was just running away to heal. I thought he was like just bull rushing me. I was like, holy cow, run!
Ding dong. Sorry, is your house a robot?
My apologies, my Alexa chimes in to remind me that it's lunchtime because my wife turned on work from home. And I don't know how to turn off work from home mode.
Ow. Does Alexa have a STFU mode?
So far I don't know, but I think I mentioned it, I don't remember if it was your stream, but she does have you can pay $1.60 and she can do barks for a month. I don't know why, but my son managed to figure out how to make her do that. He was trying to get her, go ahead.
There's a mod, not a mod, there's a video on YouTube of a current berserker voicing Alexa.
I would love that. That would be fantastic.
Ow, I hate the jump. I'm down.
Oh, he's on me.
I can self-revive if need be.
Oh, ow. Whoa, I dodged that. Screw you.
Damn you. Self-reviving, I'm annoyed.
Oh, he actually killed me, and I got my effect. I killed something.
Down but not out.
Indeed. So that effect is now gone. There's so much ammo. Why is he taking so long to... Did they rebalance him, I
They've
think?
given him too much HP. He should not be taking this long.
Yeah, this fight is going on for a lot longer than it usually is.
They still haven't fixed the hitbox on his flying punch. There's no way to dodge it with the distance in which you dash. Well, unless you have a double dash.
Oh, does the dog only have one?
Yep.
Ah, that's the issue.
He's a chunky left.
Yeah, because I have 3 now as the cat. Ow, my face, my precious face. Ow. All this ammo and armor that I can't use. Elemental wave. Wrong. I keep hitting E to use, not F. No, you cannot go outside. Shush.
That's good DACA, but this is better DACA.
No, sir. This one again. Ah, yes, it's the little neither. Whatever. I'm gonna go full elemental since I have that effect that heals me whenever I die from elemental damage.
Hello, Vecna.
Now I can't. I need to take the things. Oh. Right.
I've started the timer.
Alright, I'm good. I'm away. Link is on his way.
I see you've got double dragon build.
Oh no, I hit sticky shift. I hit shift 5 times.
I know what sticky shift is.
The youngins might not.
True.
There should be like a secret somewhere in these rooms.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I got a new thing to fiddle with at my desk because Sora can't stand the sound of a fidget cube. And it drive her nuts for some reason because she's weird. So I got what's called Infinity Cube.
Ah.
And it's a cube made up of 4 smaller cubes that all kind of like have hinges in certain places, so you can just keep flipping it in different ways.
It sounds almost like a Rubik's Cube.
Kind of. Well, but you twist a Rubik's Cube. This is like, you can make it into a rectangle, you can pull up one little bit. It's on Amazon, Alex, that's where I found it. I was just looking for like stuff to fiddle with, and it was one of the highest rated things. It was like a $5, maybe less.
Ah, it's not bad. Alright. So Still and I have moved on to the next section?
Yep, I was checking if I had enough monies for an upgrade. I did not.
Same.
It might be called Infinite Cube actually, now that I think about it, not Infinity.
I was gonna say, like, if you solve it in a very specific way, there's an Infinity Stone on the inside.
Yeah, Infinite sounds more right and less copywritten. Copywritten.
Oh right, this is the gun that doesn't reload, it just regenerates ammo.
First that came up. Can you give the link to Valnar so you can show people what I'm talking about so they know I'm not insane? Although I don't think pictures do it justice in terms of like how you fold it, because it doesn't just twist. Or it doesn't twist at all really, it opens.
Get stuck. Jerk snipers murdering me all the time.
There's some monies back there.
Huzzah.
I haven't seen Soul still doing the bird kung fu, the bird fu if you will.
Yes, all I'm seeing is him using guns. What kind of coward uses guns when you're running as a
You've got those swole biceps, use them. Oh no, wait, it was Infinity? No, but that link both says Infinity and Infinite.
Oh no. Which is it now? Flex on those boys, Soul Steel. I like how commented that he likes, like, shotguns, and it just made me think of, oh, found a vault. It made me think of, like, Borderlands when it commented, like, oh, this character prefers sniper rifles and revolvers, and it's like, nah, he doesn't. There's nothing, like, you just use whatever the hell you want.
Pretty much, yeah. Checking the link. Yeah, that's the thing. Infinity Cube, Fidget Cube. It also says Infinite Cube suitable for office staff.
Suitable for office staff?
Correct.
What does that even mean? Very fancy. Alright, vault's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's on the map. I realize now.
Well, that wouldn't help me, I don't see maps. Hello, Sefer. Oh yeah, you're moving, aren't you? Or unmoving? You just got to your new place? Is that what you did?
Oh, it says Rogue Henchman. I read it as Rogue Frenchman. And I was like, oh, so this is what French people look like. I had no idea.
What made you think they look different?
I don't know.
Is that your Texan blood?
Yeah, it must be. Hot incarnation.
Teleport out of the way of my rocket.
Don't worry, I'm sniping everyone with a gravity bomb. It's fine.
Rogue Frenchman sounds like a D-list Batman villain.
He needs a baguette as a calling card.
What is this? Oh, that's what that was.
Whoa, run away!
Ow.
Jesus! I was right next to him.
Ugh. I got exploded?
Oh, be on me, you jerk.
Run.
He's on me.
Why did he have a stats effect that was just the number 2 there?
Because sometimes you gotta go 2. He has a lot of HP.
Yeah, the elites have a bit too much HP, I feel. Well, the elite bosses, those are mid bosses.
No, he's in. Oh, I think he has 2 stacks of corrosion.
Ah,
there was a little
stacks.
green cloud behind it. Please die.
Yeah. Oh god, there's a bunch of shotgun guys right here.
Where did they all come from?
I don't have the button. I didn't have the button.
No.
Oh my god, there's so many enemies up on the thing as well.
Oh, got it. Oh.
I just got easy win achievement. Is that for doing nothing? I've got
captain.
to check. Easy win. Revived after teammates complete the stages.
Yes,
That's not really fair. I contributed.
Yeah, for like way to do nothing. I got revived. I got finished with all your teammates being downed.
Ah.
Gain immunity to all cursed scrolls. That seems nice.
I mean, you don't get the chance to like get curses that much in this game.
Oh, that's true. I should have
It's
gotten
only the red chests.
I should have gotten the other one, which was I have half HP, but I have 2 free revives, and then I am fine after that.
I'll take preemptive strike to help the rocket launcher.
Wait, so do you still have the little lizard thing? I just want Flick to like see the difference between our 2 characters holding the little lizard.
Yeah, it looks like you're petting it. It looks like he's eating it.
He's just strangling the poor thing.
He doesn't have
Also,
it
why
anymore.
is the front of Soulsteel's gun just floating?
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I wasn't sure if I think that's one of the guns that has like a floaty bit. I unlocked it last time I was playing.
Ah. Oh wait, I can
remember
get
what it's called.
It's Mushu. Is this new?
No, that's the adult dragon. Well, it may be new to you, but no, it's a flamethrower.
It's Mushu.
It's
like-
Justice all grown up.
Oh my gosh, when you reload him, he like coils around your hand. It's adorable.
As opposed to slapping him upside the head like Justice.
Right.
So, of course, gaming stuff.
Hello. Everything burns. Oh, that's Soulsteel. Don't burn Soulsteel.
Burn the bird. We'll eat chicken tonight.
If it's not a cat, it's an enemy. Oh, this bandit hunter thing has a lot of HP. Crafted like a fox. Oh, found a craftsman back here.
There's also a cursed chest after me saying there's barely any.
Hey, look at that.
There's also a second wave.
Oh. Yes, I'm here. It's a third wave.
Oh. Oh wait, I remember
when you-
doing this room solo last time I was playing. Yeah, it goes on for bloody ages.
Ow! All the pain in my face. Ow! Pain in my face again.
One of them set me on fire. 4th wave of monsters is coming.
Oh Christ, help us.
Will anyone have missed saying hello to? The run is intense, we're not able to stop and chat as much.
What is chat anyway? Got smoke bombs everywhere, just go. Alright, everything affected by my smoke bombs takes more damage right now.
Ooh.
Forgot about that, I grabbed that upgrade a while back. Burn! I unlocked a sword
A
for killing rogue arsonists. A sword. I know it's
Oh,
a
and I am not a weapon now.
Oh no! Oh yeah, it's the little kunai thing that you have right now, or you had.
Excuse me, a kunai is not a sword.
Well, it's the little throwing dagger. It looked like a sword until I saw it and realized it was a teeny tiny little throwing dagger.
There's also a flaming explosive kunai in the game now as well.
Oh, that's what I have.
Ah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You.
that's the one. Oh, you weren't kidding.
Like, just staring at you and I see like 3 bird snipers drop down. Oh, everything's gonna be exploding periodically now because I have all the things. Ow, ow.
You watch too much of my YouTube videos? Why? What happened?
There's no such thing as too much of Flick's YouTube.
Lightning Blast +4.
You said there was a curse chest somewhere?
Yep.
Or was it just the chest in the middle of the room that, like, you pay something and get
No,
something?
I thought the red chests were sometimes cursed ones.
Ooh, energy orb freezes people for more seconds. That is good. Come on, hit it in the face.
I'm gonna buy an upgrade as well.
Yeah, I got one just a second ago. Ooh, more money. I like
+4 +5.
Yeah, I used to watch that. I would just like rewatch all the Isaac videos.
But you were watching cooking videos and one led to one of my videos. Thanks, algorithm.
What? Yeah, the algorithm that originally led to you was Overwatch. I looked up Overwatch videos, and I think it was 5 Torbjorn to build a wall. I think it was the first one yours I saw.
Yeah, that's the one with the most views.
And I was like, oh, that seems fun. And then I was just watching all of them, and then it was like, oh, by the way, Flick's gaming stuff is live on Twitch. And I was like, what the hell is Twitch? So I checked it out. I was like, oh, okay.
It's not just a physical condition.
Ow! Everything hurts.
Whoops.
Ow. My whole body. I need to kill things under the effects of elemental things so I get heals.
Oh, you heretics are in trouble now because the commissar has returned. Thank you for 42 months with a tier 1 sub. Welcome back. I've not been spreading heresy as long as you don't look at my Blood Bowl team.
Did you see that?
We've been spreading the good word of Dark Tide. And thank you, Doze, as well, for using your Twitch Prime again. And you might also notice I'm playing as a dog, not a cat, or a bird, therefore I'm also not being a heretic.
Indeed. Also, I just have to say, like, every single time you guys are playing Vermintide, the entire time I'm just hearing, Holy Sigma! Bless this ravaged body!
It's a good salt spire.
Thank you.
Let me hear your elf.
Like this?
Do you need me to lead you in? No, I don't mean do Carillian's voice, I mean do the elf! Elf!
Oh yes! Elf! Elf! What was the place?
Hogger's Ridge.
Hogger's Ridge! 2 regiments went missing there! Elf! Elf!
It's pretty good.
I heard it enough times during your last stream.
Yeah, that's true.
Every fucking level. Ow, I got slashed.
I do a better Carillion, but I can't do the accent.
Yes, I can see. Oh, there we go. Yes, touch me.
Save the pussy.
Yay!
You dare tempt me with a lightning glove? It's so much worse than
God.
what I'm using, but I will still take it.
It knows your weaknesses. The new Dead by Daylight hero. I keep saying hero.
Hero. They're murderers.
Well, it just goes to show where I stand. But the new Dead by Daylight killer is interesting. Oh. Like, he's very, very short, but I think it's mainly because he's hunched over. But he just kind of runs around.
Is he from something?
No, he's unique for them. He's not licensed. He's called the Blight. And it's just this guy with, like, a cane that has, like, a... Not quite a scythe blade, just like a hook blade at the end of it. And he
keep in the glove.
Nice. But he just kind of hobbles around, and then has his like side ability is he can like
Find you.
Oh god, thank you.
I've never seen the Hulk be effective before.
Yeah, that got me. But his ability is he can sprint forward, and he has to smash into something in the environment, and if he does, he can then sprint forward a second time, but attack. And if you fail to hit something, or even after you do the attack sprint, he gets, like, stunned and has to take out, like, a needle and inject himself.
So kind of like the nurse, then. She gets stunned after dashing.
Yes.
Blink teleporting.
I did like her blink strike. Oh wow, I got sniped right in the face. Hide behind the pillar.
I have more defense when I'm dual wielding.
Ah.
And more HP.
Oh Jesus! Die after revival achievement unlocked.
Oh, the sniper got me that time.
Hide behind rocks. Oh, there's heals. Grab the heals.
Thought the next killer was going to be a werewolf?
I thought so too, but it was a guy injecting himself with, like, I don't know, entity juice.
Sounds more like kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde type thing.
Kind of, except he's just always in Hyde form. Like, I thought he'd be like, you could be like human and monster form, but it's just always monster. Oh. That guy wants a word with you, Flick.
I've got a rocket launcher with his name on it.
Ow! Why did he hit me when he was going for you?
Damn snipers. Chucky would be a fun addition.
Oh god, that'd be horrifying.
Especially if they kept his vulgar mouth. Although I don't think the most recent version was as vulgar. The one voiced by Mark Hamill.
Wait, Mark Hamill was the voice of Chucky in the newest ones?
Yeah. Well, in the newest one.
Oh, the most, like, literally, like, last year or something like that?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I hadn't seen that one. Hamill does, like, very good scary people. I really like his, like, Joker laugh, like the It's very fun.
He's got a good evil laugh, as they say.
Yes. I feel like I can do his evil laugh decently, but it's also kind of loud, so I wouldn't want to do that on stream. Oh, birds! Get nuked! Froze him in place as he tried to run. What? Oh god, okay.
That was double snipe, I saw that.
They were looking at Soul Steel and then just all of a sudden, right to my face.
They knew you were being complacent.
Evidently. Get exploded.
Oh.
Also, I just realized that elemental heal thing isn't nearly as great because it's get 10% HP back. Oh no, yeah, it's 10%. I was gonna say I have 100 health. I think it's 10% of your current HP back, which in my case is 1 because I have 10.
There's there's another sniper up top.
Ow, my everything.
Ow. I'm afraid I was also murdered.
Uh-oh. Revived.
Thank you, Soulsteel.
Oh, I should have. I revived full health, I didn't realize.
One of the snipers dropped down.
I got him. He dropped down specifically because I was shooting him a lot.
Skin of our teeth.
Fine. Oh. Ooh, a golden bow. That's a really powerful bow.
It is. I can't take it though because you can't dual wield with it.
Ah, I see that. Oh, whatever. I'll try it.
Yeah, I should have taken the thing that makes me use twice as much ammo for twice as much damage when dual wielding. Oh well.
I mean, it seems like there's not really a penalty to it. You're just basically shooting twice every time you shoot.
Yeah, and ammo hasn't really been an issue. So yeah, I should have taken that. Oh well.
Damn you, fire lizard!
No magic allowed.
Like you're just like point blanking him in the face with the Iron Man fist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's spawning an elite.
I encountered the elite, that's right.
I have 1 HP.
I just did 200,000 or 22,000 damage to him.
It seems like a lot, and yet he's still got so much armor.
He does. Where is he? I can't see him. Priest.
Follow the explosions. It's also still doing a flying kick there. Oh no, I ran out of power glove juice.
Oh no.
Because nothing in here is dropping light ammo for some reason.
Don't worry, his armor is almost gone. I'm out of grenades. I need grenades. There's no grenades. No, that's a fireball. Ow, my whole face.
I'll get him. I'll get him. I'm doing no damage. Never mind.
Oh god. No, boy. That was a fun freeze. Frozen mid jump.
Ow. I didn't think they'd have hitboxes prior to landing. Ooh, straight up upgrade, huh? I don't like that it's still making the same thud and we're walking on sand. I had a curse. I got a little bit of ammo.
Ew. Saw lightning shard, where you're immune to lightning damage after taking lightning damage, but you take 50% more fire damage. That doesn't seem good.
Hmm.
There we go.
Okay, good to go. Oh, we're on the boss.
Oh, fancy.
It's going to take 20 years to die if it's anything like the first one.
I also have no ammo.
Yeah, I need to buy ammo.
Do the thing.
And health.
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Also do the thing. And I cannot upgrade my weapons because I don't have enough stuff now. Ooh, I could buy the legit rocket launcher though.
They did add a new hero, yes. Just a little while ago.
Give me rocket launcher, it's fine.
I'm debating taking it.
You need to dual wield the two different gloves, the thunder and fire gloves.
Indeed. Are we ready?
Should be yeah, there should be an achievement for that.
Okay, go.
Yeah! For glory! Onward, you dogs, to victory! Glory to the first one to die, etc., etc.
Now you're thinking like a Klingon.
What's this thing's weakness spot? Like, is it like directly in its mouth?
I was trying to work that out as well, I'm not sure.
Yes, it's directly in its mouth, so...
Aim into the laser.
Pretty much. It just has some sort of Chinese character flashing over itself constantly.
I think that's the explosion effect.
Ah. Boom in Chinese. Got it.
Yeah, it explodes in Chinese or Korean, whatever.
Oh, is it Korean?
I thought it was Korean, but I'm not sure. I always get this and Skull confused.
Ow! Oh, he has a big AoE explosion. Didn't know that.
That was a slap.
Nearly one-shot me. I have 4 HP.
Same here. Thank you, Samurai, for 26 months in a row with a tier 1 sub. I'm not going to stare into the beam for you, though.
Gaze into the iris. I'm out of ammo.
He'll spawn some ads soon. We've not done enough damage to make him go into the...
Oh! He's only...
Insane.
I didn't realize both my weapons are heavy, and so I literally have no ammo.
Oh wait, there's little babies. Where the hell did they come from?
Desert boar.
It's new.
Okay.
I was in the process of dashing, so that shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah. Oh, you got him.
There's ads behind you.
Ow, the pain. I'm down. I have no ammo. I should not have brought 2 heavy guns.
This one is Chinese.
Okay. Ah.
Is Shady with you? Shady is still with you? Yes, he is. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead.
So self-revived.
Yeah, I had the achievement Chronic Disaster, be affected by burning, decay, and shock in a single game. Oh, I thought I was at the same time. And
He inflicted all the stats effects on you.
Woo! Do the thing, I believe.
I don't. We haven't even got through his armor. He's got too much HP.
Do the thing! It's free real estate. There's so much ammo for guns I could have brought with me that I instead left behind. Here's hoping he just has a lot more armor than he has HP.
I really hope so.
Did you just completely negate his attack just now?
You can shoot them, yeah, and they drop ammo.
Ah.
Although I was spamming grenades as well.
Right. Nope, he just has a bunch of HP. Well, no, his HP's dropping.
Yeah, his HP's going much lower, yeah, it's falling much faster.
Well, you can do the thing, etc., etc.
I jumped that. Like, I 100% jumped that.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I was anticipating it for the first time ever. I knew he did it. And I was remembering, and it still hit me.
You were still just too chunky.
Apparently, yeah. It wasn't even the double one, where if the first one hits you, the second one guarantees a hit. Do less damage here because the tail counts as a weak point. It did 7 damage to me.
Oh no!
Oh. Get shot in the back, I guess. Yeah, they need to rebalance how much HP those bosses have in multiplayer because they've made it so much worse.
That was painful.
It is... Wait, it said I got to level 50, but I got to level 40, but then it also did give me the bird.
What?
I don't mean it gave me the middle finger, I mean I can change to the bird.
That would be great if it did give you the middle finger, though.
Double bird.
Fuck.